start getting confused.
Welcome back. Most of us have heard the phrase, getting your affairs in order. But most of us also start that process much too late. If you need help with estate planning or family trust, David L. Carrier is here to give you some advice. And in 1 week or so, well, a lot of people feel like their world is going to change dramatically.
Right,
we have an election coming up, David.
An election?
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know if you heard. If
No
you maybe
kidding.
not living under a rock. I think even people living under rocks know about this one.
Probably right.
Sure.
But you know, here's the thing. It doesn't matter, right?
Should I get this one on?
Go ahead, you do that one.
This one here?
See, we'll work together. This is what we call teamwork.
All right.
What's lacking? You
Makes
see?
the dream work.
One of these people is going to win.
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. Yeah, one of those two is going to occupy the
Why
White
do I
House.
have Hillary?
I don't know.
Wait, no, that's all right. I'm cool.
You set them up this way.
I'm the guest. I'm the guest, so
Okay,
there's no problem.
all right.
But here's the deal. It doesn't matter which one of these two win if you lose. And right now, watching the show, I mean, I know that we've got folks whose mom or dad, whose spouse is in the nursing home, right? And it doesn't really matter who winds up. Oh, wait a second.
Here, I got
Your
this one.
turn. Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter who winds up there.
In this house.
If you're winding up here.
Okay.
You know,
I see
you're
what you're
still
doing here.
going broke. $300 a day.
Wait a second. A day?
$302. If you're Sanctuary St. Mary's over in Alpine, $302 a day for a semi-private room. That's before the aspirins, the rubber gloves, the tissues, all the rest of the stuff.
That's a base rate?
That's the base rate. Yeah.
So you're talking
Well, it's
$9,000.
2 to a room. Only 2 to a room, but
Okay.
4 to a bathroom.
Okay.
Get you
$300 a day.
$302 a day.
So now we understand why people are on Medicare.
Exactly right. See, nobody can afford this.
Right.
And what happens is, unfortunately, right, now this election, you know, there's a lot of battles back and forth and back and forth. And I'm not saying that this is unimportant stuff. It's really important stuff, no question about that. But the fact of the matter is, if you're in a long-term care situation and your family's losing, you're going broke, who cares? Who cares about you? Well, that's what we're here for. This is why we do the life plan workshops. We're doing a hometown series now where we go into remote locations. We have 4 offices, Norton Shores, Holland, Portage, and of course in Grand Rapids. We do the workshops there, but now we're reaching out to Byron Center, to Grand Haven, to Stanton. You know, we're going all over the place now to make it more convenient for people to come to the life plan workshops.
And it's an important information. So you're saying regardless if it's a Republican or a Democrat in the White House, at that rate, $300 a day, you just can't afford it. Medicare open enrollment is open now, right?
That's right. We have until December 7th.
Okay.
You know, Pearl Harbor Day, to change your Medicare supplement.
Okay.
See, this is the thing that fills in the gaps in Medicare. In fact, tomorrow we're having an expert. We do a visiting expert series in our Grand Rapids office, and we have Nancy Corser, who's one of our, there it is, visiting expert series. Yeah, and she's going to be helping out. She's an expert in this. You know, a lot of people, once they get something set, they don't like to revisit it until they have the double-digit premium increases, and then all of a sudden it's panic time. It's terrible. Well, one of the things that we do through the workshops is, you know, it's what you're talking about. Get your ducks in a row, get a plan in place, and just as part of that commitment that we've made to the families we serve, we bring in the experts to talk about things like, well, how can you make those dollars go further? You know, they just came out with the, and this is the biggest joke I've heard, Social Security. You know, it's up, what, 0.2, 0.3% for inflation? Are you kidding me? 0.3%? Right, go buy a loaf of bread and tell me the inflation rate's 0.3%, you know? But that's what people on fixed income on Social Security, that's the raise that they're getting. Okay, so how do we make the dollars work harder? How do we make sure that your life savings actually work for you? As I say, it doesn't matter which one of these two win. You know, you still have to deal with the long-term care. You still have to be focused on that.
And that's what you do with these workshops. You lay it out, you have a plan. How do I get to one of these workshops, and what does it cost to be at one?
Oh, the cost is unbelievable. You have to get there.
That's it.
That's it. You show up. We have all the workshops on our website. You can sign up right on the website, davidcarrierlaw.com, davidcarrierlaw.com. You can drop us an email, david@davidcarrierlaw.com, or you can call us, 361-8400. 361-8400. That's the number here in Grand Rapids, and they'll get you set up for a workshop.
And it's something you don't want to wait until you're facing those double-digit bills coming in the house.
Triple digit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When you're at that point where, oh no, I don't think we can afford this anymore. You want to have a plan in place beforehand, and that's what the whole purpose of this is.
That's right. But it's, you know, it's very natural. When my mom went into long-term care, I talking to my dad about, you know, we got to get this process underway, which he'd been kind of resistant to. And he said, David, you know, I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. You know, that's all I can do. He was in his mid-80s. He's 91 now, very active. Mom's passed. But Dad was just, I'm just putting one foot in front. And that's with, you know, me. I'm in the family. I mean, come on, Dad.
And he's got some help built in. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you find yourself in that situation and you need help, let's get those locations out one more time. 4965 East Beltline Avenue, Grand Rapids. 131 South Seaway Drive, Muskegon. 675 East 16th Street, Holland. Look at the list. It goes on and on, right all on your screen. And even some in Chicago coming soon.
Yeah, we'll be doing the, we're working on expansion into Chicago. We've got some discussions underway.
Good.
To bring it there.
Well, it's an important message.
I do want to point out one thing. Tim Foley, who's a local guy, is the one who did these.
Oh, good job, Tim.
Yeah, Tim is just
Thanks for the artwork.
unbelievable guy.
Thanks,
That's right.
David.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.